what I want to do is give you, I get calls quite a bit, and people will order without measuring or tell what they actually know their true size. And that's fine. That's no problem. And exchanging, returning this, and nothing that bothers us. From that aspect, you just have to return it with the inserts and everything and send it back to the cat in Georgia. That's something I say all the time. So I figured I'd put this on a video. But a lot of people think that when they've got a lot of swelling to their feet, oh my gosh, I've had a 6E, and 9E is going to be the miracle worker. Well, between a 6 and a 9E, there's 1/16 of an inch difference between the 6 and a 7, another 16th between a 7 and an 8, and another 16th from an 8 to a 9, so 3/16. 3/16 isn't that much. It isn't a lot. And if you have a lot of swelling and a lot of things, and I'll ask somebody who calls me on the phone, I says, is that person or your foot 2 or 3 times larger than normal? And if I get a yes without any hesitation, then I know that it's most likely a 10E or a 14E width. So if you're not sure, fill out our size, and this is a proper sizing technique. You'll see it on the home page. On our old website, it's 3/4 way down. New website will be up a lot more where people can notice it with the video coverage of the video. So, and click on that and follow the video. And then there's a chart. Fill that chart out, click on that, that'll come to our office, and we guarantee you we'll give an answer back to you before the day is up, what size and length and so on. If you've got a lot of edema, measure the instep, the top of your foot, around your ankle, give us that, and that indicates what we have to justify for the ball width as well because of the edema. But in a women's, a 5E to a 7E, a 5 to a 6 is a 16th and an inch difference. A 6 to a 7 is 2/16, 1/8. 1/8 of an inch, that's all there is. That's all there is. I mean, yes, we got fuller toe boxes. We've got deeper toe boxes. We've got wider toe boxes. We've got shoes that have fuller insteps to allow your foot to slide down. We even have surgical shoes if we need to do that. But what we have is a lot of widths and a lot of variations, but everybody, 9E, that's the salvation. And remember, a 9E in an athletic is on a athletic bottom, and that is a prefab bottom. And I say that, and we have that written to it. But I figure, well, let's give you some visual aid here. And that is a narrower base. And most athletic shoes, and we have New Balance, we have K-Swift. K-Swift does mediums and wides. That's it. New Balance will go up to 6Es and a few other lines, but they put it on a 2E bottom. That's their 2E bottom, and they make the top a 6E, and you don't. Our 6Es will be on a 6E bottom. Our 4Es will be on a 4E bottom. And in the athletic world, our 9Es are basically on a 7E bottom. Now, with our EVA bottoms that we do in our cat, in the 9Es I'm talking about, in the 10Es and the 14Es, we do it in all the other widths. A 6E is on a 7E bottom. A 9E is on a 10E bottom. A 10E is on an 11E bottom. And a 14 is on a 15E bottom. It's amazing. I keep these all straight. And excuse me, I'm getting rid of an allergy here. And that is what we have. But that's in work boots or casual boots, or that's in casual shoes. But in athletic, they're going to be, so the 9E is going to be even a little bit narrower. And then remember, we have our normal insert in the shoe, and you get 2 more free, plus 2 spacers in many cases, not in the 10E and 14E, but all the others. And that's a lot of things in a shoe. So take this one out, and then take 2 of the spacers out and put a spacer in, the thinner spacer. This is what a spacer looks like. I'll grab one right here. Here's white, and this is a white spacer. Take that out. Take this out, then try the shoe and see how it fits. Then if it's a lot more comfortable, then put 1 spacer in there until you break the shoe in a little bit. And once you break the shoe in, then you take this out and you put this in. This is all written, but I find that people like visual, and I'm the same thing. I like to listen to somebody. And that's the difference of variations of widths of what we've got. Yeah. But no one stocks a 10E, no one stocks a 14E, no one stocks in an athletic shoe. but we can make it for you. It's a special order. It's an additional charge. On our new website, the charges will be included in it, but that's probably another month and a half away before we release that website. So anyway, we want to do it, and we're big in the pickleball world, and we're finding there is guys that need 6Es. Usually if they're 9s, 10s, and 14s, they're at a size that it's a little tougher for them to play pickleball in most cases. But we're finding the widths in pickleball is very important as well. But there is variations, and there's only a 1/16 of an inch difference between a 6E in men's and a 7E in men's. And a women's 5E and a 7E, they don't make a 6E in women's. There's 2/16 or 1/8. 1/8 of an inch, it's probably exaggerating, is what the difference is between it. So this is why I want to stop for a few minutes, do a video, let you know that we're very proud of what we've got. But again, when you hear a 9E, don't let your eyes get too big, because from a 6E to a 9E, there is a difference. But now you understand what the actual true variation widths are.